our public policy unit. This will run over topics 22 and 23. This unit is going to work a little bit different than the units in the past. Usually you have a test assessment at the end of every unit. This time you are going to have a group project. Now this project is going to be a culminating project. You're going to have to pull together everything that you have learned to this point, which would include presidency, Congress, bureaucracy, interest groups, political parties, and so on. One of the very first things that you need to do is you need to sign up for a particular topic area and group. At the very end of topic 22, you can click there to sign up. Now in this topic, you will see there you have different topic areas: immigration, foreign policy, economic policy, and so on. Now I do not want you to generally just look up immigration. You're going to have to do it from a particular role. The three different roles are economic impact, societal impact, and political outlook. When you choose your role that you want to do, put your name right next to it. The three people who sign up for the particular role, will be your group that you will use over the course of this public policy unit. You do not have to pick a subtopic at this point. I will explain that a little bit later. If we go back to topic 22, specifically with course materials, you'll see it will look very similar. You will still have to do discussion boards, reading assignments, and so on. Now with the discussion boards, just initially off, you're just going to have to discuss about what are three things that make policies effective and ineffective, or some policy problems unsolvable. This is to get you started off with your project and just thinking about it. When we go further on and we go to the online activity for topic 22, the very first part, task 1, is going to be done individually. This is to get you to look at the overall picture of your topic. How is the executive branch involved? Is there any pending legislation on your topic? What do the committee websites say on your topic? So this is just to have a big overall picture of what is going on. And again, this is done individually. Task 2 is when you will start working as a group. If you look at number 1, this explains the whole entire project. If you want to look at individual parts, you can click on any of the ones right up here. So you've already picked your topic to this point. You've already formed your group. If you want a more explanation of what the roles are, you can look up defining the roles and economic impact. And here's also questions to consider. If we go on a little bit further on to the schedule, this week, your public policy guide sheet, that is task 1 that I just explained, and then you need to also begin research. Week 2 is when you will actually start creating your product. Now you're going to have to work as a group to start forming what your reform is going to be. Now you will get graded individually based on your role, but you are going to have to create a general overall reform. So I suggest creating a Google document. Also, the Blackboard Collaborative link is an open link, so if you want to meet in there as a group, you can do so at any time. What your task is to complete is you have to create an executive summary. This is an overall report of about 750 words, where you will outline what the question and what your problem is, and how you're going to create that sort of reform. And then again, each role will be broken down. So somebody will do economic impact, societal impact, and the political outlook. Now, a little further explanation with the political outlook. This is what are the chances to get it passed through Congress? What is the president going to say with this? What is the political strategy to get that done? The second part is to create an infographic. Now, one page, this is what would be handed off to a congressman. This is a real-life example of what was handed off to a congressman. And if you notice, this is more like talking points and what they could use in speeches. If we go back, the 33-page one gives a little bit more detail of what the chief of staff would get. And again, page 1 is the exact same. There's no problem on doing that. Page 2 goes into a little bit more summary of what your reform is. So you will have to complete this as a group as well. What needs to be turned in is also right here, and I also provided a little bit of resources that you can use to do research. And as followed is your executive summary. Now, things to consider when doing this project, you need to make sure that it is realistic. Remember, we are in a budget restraint right now, so you cannot spend trillions and trillions of dollars. All right. You also have to consider how does this affect people, and what is the odds of getting this passed through Congress. Your infographic and Chief of Staff infographic details are as followed, and please look at the examples. All right, so this is the opportunity for you to actually get some group work within an online class, as well as culminating everything that you need to do. If you have any questions, please contact your instructor, or I also suggest you to look back at the details and everything here as well. All right, thank you.